Okay, hi everybody. If you're new, welcome to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, then thank you for returning. I'm actually starting a new channel, Alluring Beauty Solutions, and I'm going to start from scratch so that I'm not mixing the gaming up with the makeup and the health and diet. So this channel is just going to be about alluring beauty solutions. So no gaming. I guess makeup can go with health and diet too. So I'm actually filming in pan. So this is my first time, so the angle's a little different for me, but I guess I'll have to work with it. Um, I just want to talk to you guys today. I didn't have any notes. I just want to be candid and tell you my story about how I started Alluring Beauty Solutions. So, to get started, I am a nurse. I graduated from nursing school in 2010. That's my degree back there behind my head, and that's probably why if you're wondering why I have a nursing jacket and a stethoscope every time I'm on filming, it's because I'm a nurse at heart, and I'm a nurse. So anyway, working in the healthcare field, I like wearing makeup. So there was a lot of cattiness and pettiness with women in the office, like, oh, why does she wear all that makeup? Is this a hospital or a beauty pageant? And this and that, like snickering and just nastiness. And that might sound petty to you, but over the years it builds up and you get really sick and tired of it. On top of that, they were trying to sabotage my career, making up stories, lying, where I had to get an attorney. So I said, you know what? Since beauty bothers these women so much, I'm going to go into the beauty business. So I started looking online and I saw a job for a beauty manager and I applied for it. And I went to the interview and I got the job as a beauty manager. So working as a beauty manager, I worked at a counter in a department store. So working at the counter, I got to work with a lot of different skin types, skin textures, what kind of eyes are, like some eyes were hooded, some eyes weren't, varying skin textures, varying skin tones. And I learned a lot about makeup by being at that counter managing it. So by me being there, I started to stack my makeup kit, and I noticed that I was the best person there that was doing makeovers. So I said, I can, do this on my own and get my own clients. So I left there as the beauty manager after about a year, and I had built up my makeup kit so that I had, several tones, shades, and things to fix anybody's skin, whether you had, bumpy skin, acne, melasma, if you had dark patches from diabetes. And on top of that, when I was doing the makeup, I was also treating my patients. Okay, my clients. And if I saw an underlying skin condition, I would give them tips on what to do and what to buy to take care of the issue under the skin and not just try to cover it up with makeup. And I also noticed doing makeup that it still involves nursing, because it involves therapeutic communication, because when you're in that close proximity with people, and particularly women who tend to be very emotional, they tend to share stories with you, and you can relate to those stories, show empathy, show sympathy, and give advice in a nurturing way. And like I just said, therapeutic communication goes very far. And the things I learned in nursing, I carry on to every aspect of my life. So they definitely carry over to makeup also, just in case anyone was wondering. So I started seeing my own clients and being a freelance makeup artist. And I even, traveled to other cities and states to work. And I really like being a freelance artist, and I like being a business owner. I like being on my own time. I like the freedom of not having to wake up to an alarm clock or listen to somebody's rules, ask to use the bathroom, ask when I can eat. So the freedom of it is probably the biggest bonus. And I like to be creative. So with makeup, you get to be creative every day. Try new looks, try new colors, try new techniques, because it's an ever evolving field, just like nursing, and there's always constant learning. So I love that about it. And then because I am a scholar, I love to read. I love education. I love learning things. I said to myself one day, I need to write a book. And so I started writing my thoughts down. And I started writing them in a notebook. Let me show you the notebook. If the lamp doesn't fall. Okay, I write a lot, so there's papers everywhere. But this is the notebook that I used to write my book. So I wrote it in by hand, and then I started to type it on the computer. And as I started to write, I started getting more ideas on how I'm mixing nursing with makeup and also spirituality. So also, when you're not working at a job or for a company, you have a lot of free time. And with that free time, I studied a lot and I read a lot and I learned a lot of things that I wasn't aware of in the beginning. I learned a lot about spirituality. I learned about how this world actually works. I found out that I was living in an illusion, and a lot of the things that I was taught were lies. So I started to implement those things and write things down, like I said. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna write my own book. And so, like I said, I wrote it by hand, and then I typed it up on the computer, and then my computer got a virus. There's always a monkey wrench. Nothing usually ever goes as planned, so it slowed down my progress a little bit. I finally got the computer fixed, finished typing, I formatted my book, and here it is. Alluring Beauty Solutions, 26 Days, 26 Steps to Total Transformation. And it was published January 8th of this year, self-published. And you can buy it on Amazon.com. Just type in Alluring Beauty Solutions. And that's how everything has come together. Because I know I see a lot of people and they say, well, aren't you a nurse? And oh, are you doing makeup? And now she's writing books, you know, and she plays video games. So yes, I do a lot of different things, but they're all intertwined at the end of the day. So I wanted to just give you a little bit of my backstory. I want to thank you for watching this video. And I also want to thank you for liking the video and leave any comments in the comment section and subscribe. Thank you again for watching.